Good afternoon. We're back with more Lord of the Rings LCG, and today is Flight of the Stormcaller on Nightmare difficulty. It's one of my favorite quests. It's another sailing quest with a kind of unique pursuit mechanic. And the adventure pack brings us leadership hero Denethor, one of the best heroes in the game. So I highly recommend this adventure pack. This is the Stormcaller's area, and then I've got my fleet. Alright, let's get started. Got Steward of Gondor. Wealth of Gondor, and we got an Ethir Swordsman. First ally played each round is discounted by 1. And then we'll play Warrior of Lossarnach. We'll play Knight of the Swan. Anfalas Herdsman. And Errand-rider. So 3 characters are going to go unplayed. That's alright. Shift off course by 1 for the sailing test, and we'll commit 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Looking for these wheels in the bottom left, and we do get 2 of them, so we shift back on course. And now we will quest for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 to 10. So just make 1 progress. When revealed, add vast coastline to the Stormcaller's area. So it's not going to add threat against us unless we're at Stormcaller's stage. So it's going to be 4 to 11 is 7 progress. Go ahead and move to Rolling Seas, which shifts off course by 1. And the Stormcaller will therefore get +2 threat at the end of the round. So his progress will be 4 plus his encounter card, which is 2. So that's going to be 6 progress for the Stormcaller. And we're on to the next round. Another Ethir Swordsman. That's great. Move a resource with Denethor and add a resource with Gathering Storm, and I'll use Men of the West to grab a Hunter of Lamedon from the discard pile, and we'll get that out. So for the sailing check, I need 2 compass headings this time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's go 6, 7 characters. Okay, and we do get the 2 wheels. No Venom's Bite, right? Venom's Bite, when discarded, will, during a sailing test, comes into play. Nope, no Venom's Bite. Okay. So, back on course. And now I can quest for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And I'll quest for 11. Doom 2. Attached to the current quest. After an ally is committed to the quest, deal 1 damage if you're off course. That's no problem. Gonna clear Rolling Seas and clear Phase 1, and we're on to Phase 2. Search for a Swift Raider and add it to staging. That is a very annoying enemy. It engages me if I commit 4 or more characters to a sailing test or to the quest, which I do all the time, every turn. So we've caught up to the Stormcaller's area. So I will go ahead and move to Vast Coastland. And I will choose not to engage the Stormcaller. So at the end of the round, Stormcaller makes its progress. It makes 2 progress plus 2 more. It is not revealed. It's being discarded for the sailing test. So just 2 progress for the Stormcaller this time. So if I can make 12 progress, I will win the game. on the next round. Well, except I can't, because no more than 8 progress can be placed here each round. It's very, very difficult to win the game in Phase 2. I'll have to get lucky. But we can get closer. Okay, so we've got Hunter of Lamedon. We'll use its response. And it is an Outlands ally, so I can add it to my hand. And I'll play that as well. And I guess I don't need Heed the Dream here. Well, let's redistribute how I paid for these allies so that I can still play Heed the Dream. And I'll do that. Even if it's just for an accelerator, that's fine. Yep. Or I could grab Very Good Tail. Let's go for the Very Good Tail. Let's try it out with 2 of these Outlands allies. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's great. So we get another Hunter or another Warrior of Lossarnach and another Anfalas Herdsman. Okay. Sailing check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, which means Swift Raider is going to engage. Which means 2 boarding cards. Vicious Marauder. ×2. Discard a random card from your hand. Both of these are 0 cost, so these cards get discarded, but they are not going to add any resources. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we do stay on course. There's the Venom's Bite. After this sailing test, if you're off course, put the Venom's Bite in the staging area. If you're on course, put it in the Stormcaller's staging area. So off it goes. We're on course. And we'll go ahead and quest now for... I want to make 8, 12, 16 progress preferably. So let's go 3, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. And the card is Sharp Jetties. When revealed, if your heading is off course, it's not off course. So 14 progress. It's going to clear vast coastline. And we'll go ahead and move to Sharp Jetties. Well, no, I don't need to. It's only 2 threat. We'll just leave it there. So we got 3 attacks to deal with. Attack by Swift Raider on the ship for no damage. Attack by Vicious Marauder on Denethor. Stormcaller's current stage is 2, so it's going to be +2 damage. Denethor lives. And attack on Hirluin for just 3. No damage. Stormcaller's turn. Stormcaller will make 2 progress. Venom's Bite doesn't count its threat to the Stormcaller's progress, so it's going to be 2 plus 0. So the Stormcaller will remain at Phase 2. That means we can win on the next round by completing Phase 2. If we can make an additional 18 progress. Well, you can only place 8 on the quest each round, so the only way I would actually be able to win on Phase 2 is if I can take down some of the Stormcaller's HP, which, given that I have a bunch of enemies engaged with me, I can't really do. I should have... no, doing an attack wouldn't have mattered. Okay, so anyway, we're going to have to wait until Phase 3 to win. But we're on to the next round. And we've got another Ethir Swordsman. Chump Blocker. And Forlong. We'll do the sailing check. Yeah, at 34 we don't have to engage the Venom's Bite. But I forgot to account for its threat, didn't I? So I think that... What was my overflow on the threat? I'll have to... on the questing progress. I'll have to check. Okay, so I quested for 16 and I had 2, 4, 9 against. So I make 7 progress. 1, 2, 3, 4 on the location. So just 3 on full sail ahead. Which is going to delay things. Anyway, let's do the sailing check for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2 wheels. Back on course. And I need to quest for 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 17, maybe 21. So we'll go 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 21, 22, 23. For each ship enemy in the Stormcaller's area, place 1 progress on the quest stage. Okay, well that's actually going to advance him to phase 3. And that's going to add a copy of Sahir's escort to the staging area. And that card does contribute its threat to the Stormcaller's progress. And then either shift heading off course or add 8 threat to the staging area. I'll shift off course. So 23 to now only 2. This threat all left the staging area now. So I make 21 progress. Not enough to advance to phase 3 though. Got attacks to deal with. No damage there. We'll still risk it on Denethor. No damage. And on Forlong. If this attack destroys a character, it won't, so no damage. So I can deal some damage back now. Go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And at the end of the round, the Stormcaller makes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 progress. Okay. Venom's Bite is not a fun card to deal with. On to the next round. There's Faramir, that'll help a lot. Definitely want to get him out. Can discount him by 1 thanks to Narlenya, which I forgot to do for a couple of rounds. Then I can play Hunter of Lamedon as well. Very good tail. Do want to use that so I can get out, hopefully find the other Knights of the Swan. There's one and an Anfalas Herdsman. So a pretty good setup now. And I'll want to quest for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Not too much. Just go 5, 10, 15. Well, first we need to do the sailing check. I am off course by 2, so we'll commit 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 to it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we get the 2 wheels. And we're back on course. And now we'll go 5, 10, 15 to the quest. Shift heading off course or deal 1 damage to each exhausted character. We can deal 1 damage to each exhausted character. Or each exhausted, not each character committed to the quest. Do I care about that? Yeah, I'd like to limit Stormcaller's progress, so let's go ahead and do that. And then that'll move us into phase 3. And hopefully next round we can win. Got 2 attacks to deal with. Attacking enemy makes an additional attack that's going to be undefended for 5 damage. And then attacked by Vicious Marauder. If this attack deals damage to a ship, it won't. So we need 4 there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we need 12 there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That will take care of the ship. And the Stormcaller is going to make 1, 2, 3, 4, 8 progress. No problem, we should win this round. We are at the same phase now, so all this threat is going to be added to my staging area. Use Heed the Dream. Okay, that'll help with the sailing check, I guess. Do I need very good tail? What's left? I don't think there's anything left. So let's do the sailing check. I'm going to be off course by 1. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Get it easily. So I need 18 plus the Stormcaller's remaining hit points. So that's 36, 37, 38, 43, 45, 47. Maybe 51 is what I need in order to end the game. Let's see, do we got that? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 44, 48, 52, 56. And the card is Rough Waters. That's 2, 4, 52 progress. 2, 4, 5, 6, 11, 12, 13. 43 progress, just needed 36. And that will end the game. So, to end the game quickly in Phase 3, important to have a very strong willpower deck. This is the strongest willpower deck that I know of. This Outlands deck is also very good at sailing quests because it has a lot of bodies to commit to the sailing tests. I like this quest quite a lot. One of my favorites. So, thank you for watching.